The nickel double mug defense in Madden 25 is undoubtedly one of the most annoying blitzes and defenses I've ever seen in Madden. Now, we just had a patch that was supposed to patch this defense, but this defense is still better than ever. And in fact, a lot of the ways that you could block it before the patch, they no longer work. So in today's video, I'm going to break down the best blocking trick in the game, the best blocking tip you're going to see to pick up these A-gap blitzes so you no longer get sacked. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, you can use what I'm about to show you from virtually any playbook in the game. I do recommend using shotgun just because when you're an under center, this defense will sack you almost instantly a lot of the time. Now, a lot of people will run the actual double mug, but the 2-4 double mug works too. But the main thing here is all you're really going to want to do is just make sure you have fast linemen in the game at D-tackle. Like right here, you see at Parsons, at Jason Taylor. They're both like 87, 88 speed. Those are the meta guys that most people use. And then a lot of people are going to sub like fast linebackers at the end so that if they come off the edge, they're going to be screaming in. You can drop them in coverage. And the play everybody's running is still the mid blitz 0. Now, guys, basically all this patch did as far as this defense goes is they made it so you can't just pinch your entire defense at once anymore. That's not really going to be the way that people are setting it up now. What people are now doing is they're just, if they want to press, they press their defense, but they don't pinch their defense, and then they slant their defensive line inside to get these still the same crash down blitz angles that are just super frustrating to deal with. Now, what most people are going to do is they're going to take this safety that's on the running back and bring them up in the gap. At this point, you can coverage these defensive ends. You can blitz them. A lot of times people will mix in sending 6 or 4. Now, if you send a 6, it's a situation where even if you block the running back, you're going to have trouble with this blitz because what's going to happen is they're just going to let the guy through and he's pretty much instantly going to shed the running back. So that is no good. Whereas if you don't block the running back, you're still not doing much good either because even if they send 4, most of the time if you don't block the running back, somebody is just going to fly through the A-gap pretty quickly here. I mean, it didn't happen that time, but a lot of times someone just will come completely free up the A-gap. So what can we do? Well, in this video, I'm going to show you guys a few different blocking tips you can use to completely shut down these A-gap blitzes. And make sure you stay tuned throughout the whole video because I got like 2 or 3 methods I want to show you. I do daily Madden 25 tip videos on this channel. I do gameplays as well. And we also do college football 25 content. So if you're new, smash that like button, follow, give me a comment on the video. All that support does help me out a lot. Guys, the first one I want to deal with is the send 4. Now, I do have a way to block the send 4 and the send 6 at the same time. But I'm going to be honest with you. If someone's just sending 4 at you over and over again, you really don't want to have to block the running back. And you don't have to. There's a few different things you can do if they send 4 over and over. One of my favorite things to do against send 4 is half slide. Now, I'll show you guys how to block the send 6 and the send 4 at the same time in a second here. But a half slide is really nice because if you know that they're sending 4, like obviously you don't want to have to block the running back. So you can do a half slide to the left or to the right. To do that, basically all you do is you hit the L1 or the LB to bring up your pass protection. And then you can do on the right analog stick a half slide left, half slide right, When you pull up your play art, you'll see here, I'm doing a half slide left, and basically what's going to happen here, you do this from any passing play, is no one's going to come free of the A-gap. Like as you guys can see here, I have time, no one comes free, and the worst that's going to happen to you is a block shed. Now, half slide is very, very viable against send 4, but the thing with a half slide is if they send 6 and you don't block anybody, you're going to get sacked by a D-end almost instantly. So you have to be pretty careful about when you do a half slide. Now, another method I like to use is play action. Play action also does a really, really good job against send 4s and send 5s. You can literally just hike the ball, cancel the play action by hitting the R2 or holding down R2, and basically it's going to not allow anyone to come in. Now, unfortunately, my crossing route did not get enough separation there, so it got picked. But as you guys can see, there was no pressure. Again, all I'm doing is just calling any play action pass. Well, not any because some are better than others, but a good play action pass play, I hold down the R2 or the RT, and as you guys can see again here, I get plenty of time to make my read. Again, my crossing routes look open. We don't want to catch the ball. It is what it is, but that's not really the focus here. Just look how canceling this play action quickly does a really good job of stopping this blitz. And, you could do whatever hot routes you want. There's people open. The protection is good. I'll take that. The problem here is if they start to send 6. If they start to send 6, then you really need to utilize a different blocking method. Now, what I like to do against send 6 is pretty simple. All I'm going to do is first block the running back. Okay? Then I'm going to do a full slide, not a half slide. I was using half slides before the patch. They are now terrible against send 6. Anyone who tells you to use a half slide against send 6 after the patch, like, they're clueless. You got to do a full slide. So, like, if the running back's on the right, I do a full slide left. Basically, I do a full slide away from the running back, but from shotgun. Under center is way too inconsistent. You'll get sacked immediately if you're under center. Shotgun, that doesn't really happen. So since running back's on right, we do a half slide away. I'm sorry, a full slide away from the running back. He's on the right, we full slide left. Do full slide again, you hit the L1 or the LB, and then full slide's on the left stick, either to the left or to the right. And again, we're doing a full slide left. And the last step is you have to ID the mic as the defensive end or the edge rusher on the running back side. That case is the right. So to do that, you hit, again, L1 or LB. See the menu pops up. You see ID mic is X. And then you just scroll and put the M over that D ends or edge rusher's head on the running back side. Basically, what's going to happen here is we're going to allow that guy to come free, but then we're going to end up being able to get him blocked, right? So let's just take a look here. And, we'll allow that all day long. We'd much rather have, that guy coming free than the A-gap. If you're looking to get better at Madden 25 and win more games, sportsgamers.com is the place to be. Check out my Madden VIP membership where you get access to all of my Madden 25 content all year long. You'll get access to every offensive and defensive game plan I release, all of my secret premium tips that I release every week for my VIP members, and finally, access to my VIP community with guaranteed updates all year long. Click the link in the description and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order. Let's dominate together, boys. Because the running back, he's going to do a much better job of picking up an edge rusher than a guy coming up the A-gap. And we can slide, obviously, away in the pocket from the edge, where if someone's just coming up the A-gap, they're in our lap. That's a lot harder to deal with. Now, again, you could technically do this from any shotgun play. Drop any route combo you want. Here you guys see I just hit a simple post across there. It's just something simple. It's man coverage, man. If you don't know how to beat man coverage, you're in for a long day at the office. So just to show you guys another example, just literally picking any play here doesn't matter. I'm just going to do Y option pivot. So guys, just to show you, you can do this from other formations. Here I got bunch nasty. We're going to do the same six-man blitz. So just pick whatever play. Block your running back, do a full slide away from him, so since he's on the left, a full slide right, and then ID the mic as the edge rusher over there on the running back side. Pretty easy. At this point, it's just all about making your read. Just throw a quick flat, throw whatever. But again, you see it's blocked. If you take a look at the replay, don't really worry about the route combo here. Let's look at the protection. Everybody is blocked. There's nobody coming free. And yeah, we'll take that every time. I can throw my whip, my post, my flat, whatever. We got time. So the whole key here is basically knowing if they're sending 4 or 6. If they are sending 4 or 6 and you're not sure, just use the method I just showed you, because the method I just showed you against 6 will also block 4. So even if they are sending 4 and you think it's 6, it's completely fine if you do what I just showed you. So against send 4, it blocks it also. So here, this is send 4. I can just go ahead, block running back, do a full slide to the right, then ID the mic over here as this edge guy. And you're going to see, this is going to pick it up just fine. I'm going to have plenty of time to make a read here. Look, easy, just sliding in the pocket. Bam. There's no pressure. So hopefully this should help you guys out. If it did, make sure to smash that like button. Like I said, I do daily tips on here for both college football and Madden 25, and I do post game plays as well. Till next time, it's your boy Duke, and I'm out of here.